So when you first look at something that you need to do for your business or somebody else's business, the real key is going to be write down these processes. I can't stress that enough. Spend the time to write things down. Write down a process. Why? Not because you need to do it, but because other people need to do it so you can scale your business. Here's the tremendous benefit that people don't understand. Just the nature of writing down that process will force you to find the holes in it. Maybe you draw a flow chart and there's an arrow between boxes and it just falls off and there's not a next step. That's a broken process. That's something you can fix there. What should that mean? Who should do the next thing? What should the next thing be? Maybe you like to write checklists. That's okay too. Write down the checklist and think exactly at the end of this step, how did I get into this step and how did I get out of this step? So we call that enter and exit criteria. If you can figure that out, you're always going to know what the thing is and then what the next step is and the next person it's supposed to be. What you find out when you write down processes and you try to manage operations is that the most important thing is the handoff between steps. You see this breakdown all the time between people like us, sales, and people like customer support or customer success or implementation. How does the information get from one to the other? We design very precise processes to make that happen. So there's always the right notes, there's always the right documentation, the videos get passed along, and it makes things a lot easier. We always recommend, and we start with every client by writing things down and making sure that we know exactly what the next step is. And it takes one time the level of diligence necessary to do that. Test it with 2 or 3 people, and you'll never have to deal with it again.